Alright, I didn't like any of the two options for the endings. I didn't want to give control to Johnny, because I thought it didn't make any sense to me. He's like, yeah, I gotta take control, your body's failing, but you're taking control of the body, so is it a mind thing? The mind's failing? Sure. But then why can't I take other pills and block them out and still be able to do it? So the physical part didn't make sense. I didn't like giving up control, even though you get to control his character in the game. I just thought that his heroic moment shouldn't be storming Arasaka again. His heroic moment should be sacrificing himself for you, because he's been a jerk, a selfish jerk his whole life. He's already stormed Arasaka twice, and it doesn't work both times. So him wanting to do it one more time with old Rogue, I didn't like. The other option of selling out to the Arasakas, I didn't like that either. I didn't have the Pan Am one, because I wasn't really a big fan of her. And then I saw that there was that secret ending, so I loaded the save back to chipped in. I went and did all the dialogue correct. You have to do all the dialogue perfect there. I got my relationship to him at 50%, which is perfect. I think 50 is good, 70 is good, 60 doesn't work. Or maybe 60 works if you do the dialogue right, but I saw some people in the YouTube comments saying that it didn't. So I got that right. And then when you have to make the choice, you just have to, you just look back and forth and wait. You look at like, oh, the pills, the gun, the pills, the gun, the pills, the gun. And then he's like, came up with a new option. And this is it.
And he'd be honored to join you on suicide run. You, me, and Arasaka Tower. Kinda sounds like a Eurodyne lyric, I know. But trust me, we'll go fucking Nova.
That's right. See, Suicide are not interested? Let's hear the plan, Johnny.
This plan, what would it entail, exactly?
Plan? Well, might be how Rogue operates. I say you grab the hottest iron you can find, stride in the tower's front door, and cut your own path down to the lower levels. If Mikoshi's deep underground like Hanako claims it is, you'll just have to find the elevator.
Gotta die. Rather fall into my grave gun in hand and on fire.
But apparently he comes with you. Somehow.
Huh. You just discovered what it takes to become a legend. Grab your iron. Let's mobilize.
Yeah, I believe somehow you get to go with him. And I looked up the other parts of the ending too, and this ends up saving some other people, because I saw some ones where, like, even if you do the other endings, you end up Judy just calls you and goes, yeah, it's not gonna work out, let's break up. So it just seemed like all the other endings kind of sucked.
Welcome to Arasaka Tower.
Time to party.
Weapons and other hazardous materials are not allowed on the premises.
Where's my hammer, bro? I'm sure this pistol they've given me is super powerful, but what is this one? The Malorian. Legendary. 247. Dude, I'm using the bloody. It's 233. Okay, well, we'll replace the shotgun with it. With my big camo. We'll go and smack him around. How much did I see? Well, the problem is that they end up, I was reading an article on it, so you know how they like to just spoil everything possible, right? So. But, here we are now. I'm pretty happy that I've got this ending, I think. Although I hear it's really tough, so that could be fun. There's the hammer. Whoa. Did I just get one-shotted by that guy? Oh my god. This might be way more difficult than I thought it would be. Oh my god. Okay. So one bullet killed us. This will just be a getting ready episode as opposed to the final one. I'm kind of glad I found out immediately that wasn't going to work out, because I got shot by one bullet and then it loaded the credits, which is cool, but it's totally different from the rest of the game, but it's a bit of a shock. So anyways, we'll load up, get some cyberware, level up a little bit, take care of some missions. So yeah, so the quests in this game, it's similar to The Witcher 3, where instead of you walking up and talking to people and things happening, or just like seeing people fight and getting involved, as you're walking around, something pops up in the minimap and says, there's a mission here, there's a mission here. So that's the problem with this game, is that you look at the map. Why are all these missions here, right? When there are things that are like, it'll be like, oh, there's a battle going on. Find Huangbo. That looks kind of cool. Whereas it would be better if that stuff just sort of happened organically as you came across it, and then you could take care of it. But what they do is they just pop it up, and then it stays there forever. So you don't like meet people and discuss things. You don't, like, nothing seems to happen from you doing it. It happens at you. And there's zero discovery. It's like they don't want you to miss out on anything, but in the actual, there'll be hell for completionists. I see that. What's the percentage of people that complete a game? I mean, you can look at the trophies. It's probably extremely rare. But what if you could if they could ask you that kind of stuff? I mean, if they understood that, okay, some people are going to want to complete it. Some people are going to want to have things happen normally, naturally. What I want is like critical thinking in a game where you have to come up with things on your own or explore it at your own pace, that kind of stuff. Let's go to the Ripper Duck first. Put in some good stuff. No, it's not. That was the problem I had with The Witcher, is that it felt like, because The Witcher and Breath of the Wild came out in the same year, around the same time. No, I think Breath of the Wild came out right after the next year. But basically how Breath of the Wild does it, that's what I like. Things happen, you go discover it, and then they happen to you. Secret! Actually, Ink of the Boy. Boy Ink. He's a boy to me, boy. The last mission was too hard. The first guy shot me 1 bullet, dead. So I'm gonna go take care of all this other stuff. See, it's interesting that you found The Witcher really boring and this one really engaging, because I find they're pretty similar. I didn't want to do any of the other endings, so I wanted to do the secret ending. But now I'm just gonna kind of level up, grab some cyberware, do some other missions, and enjoy my last week with the game. Try to really enjoy it. Because I find the endings just kind of get you funneled in. I'm at the point of no return already, and I've seen credits, because when I went and did the when I attempted the final mission, I got shot once. They roll credits on you like you're dead, and people are sending you messages in the afterlife. I guess you're like a part of the Matrix now or something, which would be kind of like hell. You'd be in purgatory forever. This is a Ripper Duck? Whoa, this is like the low rent one. The world is amazing. It's a fun world to go around. And then people will call you nonstop. What is it, Regina?
Looks like we found the last honest cop in this city. Her name's Anna Hamill, and whatever she's investigating, it's made her a lot of enemies. She'd do best to cut it out, if you catch my drift. Okay, look, I know how it sounds, but somebody would have taken this gig anyway, right? I don't know. Maybe there's an angle you can play here.
Okay.
Either way, info's attached.
The problem also is like they're constantly calling you and interrupting you, where it'd be nice. Yeah, I don't know if the game just detected like, okay, I'm in a Ripper Duck. Don't call me right now. Wouldn't that make sense? I didn't have to answer, but sometimes I feel like I don't press the answer button and they do. If you're just driving, they can call you, or it can let you know that you can call them. Would be nice.
Looking for a
Come on, come to the Tinker. Oh, looking for Anna Hamill. Let's do this first. Okay. So this one would be good if I'm walking up with people and smash them with a hammer and they shoot me. Boom! You shock them. That's cool. What I want is stuff that constantly gives me health back. So we've added 30% health regen in combat. Health regenerates 25% faster as you move. Increase melee damage at 20. That was a good one. Health slowly regenerates during combat. This was crazy. Couldn't handle that market. Why did I go for a melee build? I tend to like melee because it's up close and personal, and I figured maybe I'd get to use those blades or the gorilla arms. But then I got that hammer that was really strong, so it seemed kind of silly not to use. Not to just use the hammer. I guess I have to do a calculation to figure out how much damage the gorilla arms do, because it doesn't say DPS, it just says damage per hit, but so I don't know how fast that is. I wish it would just give you the DPS, because I have no idea what that would be. Maybe it's kind of simple. Maybe I can just look at the damage of the hammer and that. Or I could try to test it, but just put the DPS like you have on every other weapon. I tend to like the melee builds in most RPGs. When I played Shadowrun Dragonfall, I had a big troll lady who would go up and just smash people take as much damage and deal as much damage as possible. The gunplay in the game is pretty good. I think if you go with like a gun build and hacking, I think you probably get the most out of this game because you have the most variety of weapons and ways of dealing with people from far away and like using cover. I think going for a melee build, I'm doing a lot of damage, but I've sort of taken I've probably made it less fun because all you can really do is run up and hit people. And I was assuming at some point I'd come across more perks and stuff when there would be more like ways to kind of warp forward and dodge around, but there doesn't, that I've found, I haven't really seen a lot of those. I haven't come across them too organically. I was just wondering, why did I have to reload the whole game when I died? No, I didn't die. The game beat me. Okay. Quick save. There we go. Kabuki Market. The gunplay looks pretty good. I probably should have went with that. I should have done way more hacking. I probably should have went with like hacking and stealth. So you can sneak around, choke people out, and use the magic hacking to make them attack each other and go crazy. I think that would have been probably a lot more fun, and you could also use the environment. I mean, that's what these Cyberpunk games are all about. If you're gonna copy Deus Ex in any way, that's the funnest part about Deus Ex. And also, see, it's actually kind of similar to Dishonored 2, where you can like control a character, you can control an NPC, and then have their fate affect the others. So you can like link them. So you could have one NPC shoot the other ones, and you could have them all like kill each other like dominoes with one shot that you didn't even take. And that's what I always liked about Deus Ex, was seeing three guys and thinking, how do you do this so that you can take down all three without setting off an alarm? So in this game you would need to max out things like, but because this is actually a very, very RPG heavy game where you have to like max out your headshot damage to do any damage. That's what made the beginning of the game feel so spongy, is that the weapons were just so bloody weak because your skills were so weak. That part sucked. And I appreciate that they're trying to go for an RPG thing, but there we go. The Kabuki drop. Do some selling. I think this one will be nice. Increase attack speed by 5%. It's going to up the DPS of the hammer and the baton. Slows time by 25% for 2 seconds when you're detected. So people see you, you got 2 seconds to run up and smash them. Increase armor by 200. Let's find out what our actual armor rating is. So our armor is 295. So that's pretty serious. Boom. That's nice. And we can have 3 of these on here. Immunity to burn would be nice. It's expensive though, so let's see what else there is before we spend all our money. Okay, so we took the gorilla arms and instantly restore 2% health after defeating an enemy.
Do what I can.
This woman, she knows how to ruffle feathers.
She knows how to do
But she's a good person.
Oh yeah.
That clear?
Doesn't step on a Ripper's toes.
Oh yeah.
My business ain't your concern.
No, it ain't.
She's staying in the hotel. 3rd floor. Room 303. She's a good person.
Okay.
You're half man, half Mega Block. Not often I see a Ripper invest in a Gannic body like that.
Most people don't realize the brain functions better when it's tied to real, not synthetic musculature.
Oh, this is Prince.
Police, even a single
We've
hand,
met Prince in the game.
Notice a dip in concentration and overall well-being. Cyberware is more harm than help.
Not great marketing for a Ripper, Doc.
Nope. But I don't slow biz from chromers like you.
I like that. I like that. Somebody that knows so much about... They know so much about what cyberware does to your body, and they don't take it. That's cool. The Google workers unionizing? I was thinking, so if Elon Musk tries to colonize Mars and take property of it, does that mean Microsoft's going to try to own the sky? And are we going to look up into the blue sky and it's going to be a blue sky of death? Google's going to buy the moon. And then you'll get an email that says, Google is canceling the moon. We're going to come out with something a little different that we think you'll like. I love that. Like the neon, the physicality of it, the way it's shorting out, dropping sparks onto people. Dropping sparks down into this like fast food place. It's got a bunch of oil sitting around. Hey baby.
Not funny.
You like gorilla arms? I feel like the NPCs have looked better since this game came out. So I remember there were the characters that looked really good, and then there were the NPCs that didn't, and that's pretty standard in a game. But all of a sudden the NPCs look amazing in the last week that I've been playing it. So I think they've been improved big time. Oh no. Door locked. Pay. You just paid to open the door? You just pay to get into the hotel. That's a bit strange. Should have just delayed it 1 week. Oh, it's a motel, so you pay to stay there. I see what you mean. That makes sense. Just like real life. The gorilla arm should hang down at your sides like a gorilla. Anna. A lot of coffee here. What are these guys been doing? Probably had a meeting of some kind. The woman of La Mancha. Anna. What's this? Just in case you need some... there's a lockpick right next to the door. That'd be nice. Okay. Be nice if you could, like, go out one door and walk along the, like, the windowsill outside, you know, on the ledge. Go out on the ledge. Okay. Maybe I need to call her. No, that doesn't make any sense. We've been trying to track her down. Your motel room. Oh. But I gotta... my motel room. So maybe I can go into my motel room and then do that. Like go out the window. Nope. That's not gonna work. You can do laundry here? This is a really great motel. In your room. In-room laundry. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder how much would have changed if they just had proper testing done. It reminds me of, you know, like a restaurant or a bar, and the owner wants to be the cool guy, and he actually doesn't know anything about running a restaurant or a bar. You have a balcony and in-room laundry. This is a great place to stay. That's what I think whoever is doing all those tweets and messages for Cyberpunk, for CD Projekt Red, is an idiot who doesn't know anything about game development, but wants to seem like they're cool, and they're like, we're sorry, we're working so hard. You're not doing anything. You're just causing more work for everybody. This is a very Deus Exy mission. You ask around, you find out where she is. It's too bad they tell you exactly where she is instead of using your brain. There's electricity you got to deal with. So there's like multiple pathways to get here. And a bit of story and character. So all these gigs and stuff, I think, are probably the more interesting parts of it. Hello.
Not another step! Drop your weapons! Who called the hit? Give me a name!
Anna, drop this investigation. It's in your best interest.
That a threat? I'd remind you, you're the one in the fucking crosshairs.
Hey, easy. I just want to help.
Help? Phonic implant must be fried. I think you meant intimidate.
Just to end your investigation. Really pissed off the wrong people.
Which people? Tell me what fucking people!
Your buddies at the NCPD set you up.
Fucking. I fucking knew it!
Fucking
Robert Kowalski and Bill Adams! Motherfuckers!
Let it go. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Know what? I'm not letting scumbags get me killed. Fuck them, fuck this job, fuck this city.
So, Anna, what's next for you?
What, we tunes all of a sudden? Careful there! I dropped the case like you wanted.
Oh, nice.
Fuck off, Merc.
See, this is nice. There were multiple ways to get through, maybe. I mean, only one
Got
that I
nothing
thought
to
of.
say to you,
Cool
Chew.
music. She's mad about something. I mean, this would be nice if it was a bit more depth, but I mean, I'm sure we can just go around and steal stuff. But I like that she shoves you back when you come at her. Oh, that'd be nice. But these are the bad missions. Or like missions sorted by length of time. How about that? So you can go, alright, I got 10 minutes to play. What's a mission I can hop into? Or like, I really want to dive into a longer one. That'd be cool. Alright. That was quite simple. So we could have got there not even going into the motel. We could have like double jumped up, watched out for that electricity, got your way up there. That was neat. Or just got rid of the filler ones, yeah. Excuse me, what's
It's all
happening
a
here?
shitstorm anyway.
What are you doing here, bro? Oh god, you're picking your
What
legs.
do you want, friend?
I liked it, like this idea. Somebody's so into being on their VR goggles or whatever, just sitting in filth. This game, you really do need to find the funnest parts, but there are some great parts. I found, like, the main story stuff is so passively told towards you that it really turns me off and makes me really bored. But something like this, like, that was a short mission, but I got to play and think. And now I'm just exploring the world and stuff, and no one's calling me and annoying me with anything. And I want to find out about my gorilla arms. So you just have to be you just have to find your own fun with it. And kind of track it yourself. And like the environments are so good. They all look so different. How did they do this? This must have taken forever. Forever.
V of the Silver Tongue, eh? Glad we got it all worked out. Contract closed.
What are you controlling?
I miss my sister.
Looks like Theo Vaughn. He has an ascot? Oh. Look at this guy. A little construction work, doing guitar? Riffing?
Staring is rude. You know that, right?
Yeah. There's a faction of devs and CDPR where all they cared about was constantly reminding you in a cyberpunk world. That's true, yeah. Everything has to be cyberpunk. Do you want some synthetic synthy balls? Hot, sweaty synth balls. Looks like he's playing a G. That's a G chord. $107 gigabytes, that's how? What do you mean? How? What? Did I miss something you said earlier, Lena? Maybe. It's like a turtle. My backpack, I'm over encumbered. Help me up.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
It's funny because they try to make him look all scruffed up, but he's still a good-looking guy. They couldn't make him look ugly or anything. Oh, I asked how do they pull off a detailed world, 107 gigabytes. But for them to even develop it, it's amazing. Just imagine if they didn't have to worry about combat. If they made this like a pure choice and style game. Like a Detroit. What is that game called? Detroit Be the World? Detroit, You're a Robot. David Cage game, John Cage. Start to recognize the places too. I mean, it is something to behold. I just wanted to ride on here. Skitchin. Okay. Take me for a ride, bro. My buddy just got his PS4 back from his dad, and he was in the chat asking us what games to get. And he kept going, is Detroit Become Human good? Is that good? And no matter what we told him, you know, sometimes people ask for advice, and you just know they're just going to do it anyway. And he ended up, he ended up buying that. Car 47 meters away. I want this. What the hell just happened? So what is motorcycle? Hotter, colder, hotter, colder. Up there? That's nice. That's why I don't call the car, because now it's like up on some secondary level.
Hey, from Caldera. You must be V.
Hey, Tom. Pleasure to meet
Oh,
you.
weird he did this.
Say, come on.
So when you're describing games, there's a lot of keywords you can throw around. You can say RPG, you can say linear, you can say open world, you can say hubs, you can say action adventure. This game has some RPG elements. I mean, I have a lot of choice in how I wanted to kit my attributes out and perks and cyberware. You have different backstories. You have different endings. I feel like they're scared to make it not an open world hub. I think that the current generation of gamers expect it to be an open world. Or they're terrified not to make it an open world. When it could just be very detailed hubs, maybe? Or, I mean, having driving, does it have to have driving? Driving is kind of cool, but that's the thing, is like, yeah, the driving's enjoyable, the cars are a good idea, but it's just not going to be, it's not going to be as good as Grand Theft Auto, right? Everything about it is not going to be as good as everything else around it. The stuff that's like Grand Theft Auto... Oh, Regina.
Hey, V. The NCPD got a call about a cyber psycho and actually sent a patrol this time. But it's been a few hours with no report back. Either those cops got scared and bounced, or... Anyway, could you check it out for me? Be much appreciated.
She sounds so nice for a... like, hardcore Night City fixer. Linear story missions with few choices. Linear story-driven side quests. Short little filler missions. Yeah, so if you think about like what this game is, when it tries to be Grand Theft Auto, there's no way it can be like Grand Theft Auto because it's trying to do so many other things. If it tries to be like a shooter, like the shooting and combat and stuff and stealth is nowhere near a Deus Ex game. What they're good at is presentation. Walking around the Witcher world feels pretty good, and the story's pretty good. They tell a pretty good story, and they know how to decorate a world. They should probably just make David Cage games, and because nobody's competing with him for high-level experiential games. His games come out, and they look so good, and people play them. So if these guys just ditched all the combat and they're driving around and all these systems that they're not that great at, just focus on story and atmosphere and choice, they could beat him at his own game. They'd be the bloody best. Investigate the area by the bridge. Okay. You just gotta focus. That's their main problem, is they just try to do too many things. You know? I mean, like Rockstar games, people like them because the immersion and the atmosphere and sometimes the story. But nobody really likes the combat in them. The combat's fine. Hope I'm not... I better follow this. I don't want to get stuck down here. It's a cool looking area, though. Look at the lighting down here. I mean, even like a little area like this, they might never discover. It looks functional. Looks like the stairs are built for people to use and to access the pipes and all that crap. If you could change into a visual novel, that would be pretty damn nice. It's the same guy.
Want something, Chum?
I remember this guy. This looks like the bombing run, Final Fantasy VII. I guess I need to get up onto that road somehow. It'd be nice if there's a shortcut. Probably not, though. Red Dead 2 is definitely one of those games that every time I would play it, the first half an hour, it'd be like popping into this world. Couldn't believe it. So nice to just look around. And then it's the same thing. I just found that the stories are very on rails. It's that very modern way of playing where you don't do any thinking. You do a heist and you just follow the arrows and they tell you where to go. It's like a baby game. So, just got sick of that pretty quickly. But, it's fun to look at. It would be a fun VR game too. Just like this. It's too bad VR wasn't a little more accessible. I would have really liked to play Half-Life Alyx. Sounds awesome. Here you like duck behind cover and actually poke your head up to shoot people, or like smash some glass to get access through it. Modern game styles like a theme park. Yeah, it's sort of like with movies, where the movies that go into theaters that make a lot of money, that cost a lot of money, they're like theme park movies. Do you want to see dinosaurs and Star Wars? Do you want to see stuff that you know? Alright, let's try this. Try these grill arms out. Matlock. Neutralize the threat. Better jumping might be pretty handy. That's like about making your own game. I was thinking where Hookie's saying to mod this would be cool, but it would take so much to whoa, see, I want to dash around like that guy's doing. Is that just him dodging or what? Nice jacket. Whoa, look at that. Sniper. Cyberpsychosis. Throw some crap. Throw some monkey crap at him? Yeah, it'd be nice. Pick up a car, chuck it at him. Archive conversation. Oh, he says, hi, same unit, Militech. Matt's alive, what wouldn't it be? Saw him step on a mine. Thought he didn't make it. How he's holding up? Fine. Sells nightmares. Takes a lot for it. Who has it better? That vet life. Dough. Penniless. Homeless. Fucked in a war. No one understood. Yeah, what can I say? These military vets. No future. I sleep sitting up. $18 in his briefcase. Got some serious business to do. They're not dollars, they're eddies. What are eddies? I don't want it. Actually had a nice little life out here. They got their beef. Oh, you just put some bacon on the grill? That would be nice. Ever consider making my own game? Maybe. It's a lot of work making a game. Games are really hard. Like, I appreciate how hard it is to make one. Because you have to... There's so many things to factor in with it. Search area. And by area, do you mean... right here? Open it. Find it. Search area. It's funny that they say the word search and then they show you where to go. Dad, I need stuff for my head. I need it. I'm out. I'm starting to think some desperate shit on loop, you know? Thinking on loop. I gotta kill, steal, suck your dick. Oh, we've taken your property. The eviction measures clear to kill system. Be interesting if you could find this character, Liam Turetsky. Maybe he just has Tourette's. Health insurance has been cancelled. Oh, what a sad story. Regina. Shame he didn't try to save him. Aw. He was taking 4 doses to make it through the day. Corp cut off his... See, now I feel like I'm playing an RPG where I actually had choices where I could have saved that guy. Now I feel like an idiot because I just ramrodded over and killed him. That was good. Good little side mission. So was that a side mission or a gig? What was that? I don't want that. Gigs. Completed. This one. So this was a... Doesn't say. Just says job complete. That was fun. Have some lunch. Oh, I won't be doing the... I'll be doing the final mission for a while. I'm probably going to be doing all the side stuff and trying to get some more value out of it, you know? I think it'd be nice. Try to enjoy it. The main missions were just bringing me down. That is car. Yes, nice. So that mission there actually felt like a very RPG-ish, where Inky boy. I just came across a mission that was good. You're walking along, somebody calls you to tell you where to go, which is very Witcher-esque. And then you run in there and you realize like he had a whole backstory. He was he like lost his health insurance, went a little crazy, lost his job, his insurance, was on some meds, going crazy. And we actually had a choice with no prompting at all. I just went over and killed him because I've kind of been programmed by the game to just go to the objective and attack it until it's dead and listen to what it tells you. But actually, once we killed him, the fixer was telling us, oh, you didn't have to kill him. It's too bad you couldn't have saved him. So there actually are a lot of missions in here that feel like they should be in an RPG. It's just the main stuff that's very, very on rails, very forest, very... And some of the main ones are good too, but a lot of it is very, you know, on rails, AAA. Don't think about it.
It's V. Heard you had a gig for me.
You heard right. I need a driver.
Mm-hmm. And for what exactly?
Oh, you know, this and that. I got a few errands to run. A couple of friends that need paying a visit. The usual. Listen, I'm a straight shooter, so let me cut right to the chase. I heard you're the best in town. Thing is, I like working with the best. And I know the best don't come cheap. I'm not gonna get into the nuts and bolts, cause
oh my God.
If what they say about you is true, you can handle anything. So let's get this settled. You got what it takes? Or are they wrong about you?
I got what it takes.
Right. I'm in.
Japantown then. By the market entrance. Give a few honks and I'll stroll up. Later, V.
I am a sentinel. I will kill. I will move and kill. Exactly. Well, I think it'll be really nice. It's just, I know. There's so many... Because, look, I get that he's giving character... What he's saying, he's telling you about him, he's telling you about V, he's telling you about the world, but it just becomes so redundant, where each line is kind of... Instead of him having to say the line, I'm a straight shooter, so I'll get right to it, is so ironically hypocritical. If he was a straight shooter who would get right to it, maybe he would just get right to it. Listen, I'm a real straight shooter, and I don't like to waste time by saying unnecessary things, so I won't say anything unnecessary. So what I'm gonna do is get right to it. Let me tell you this right here, right now, one time and one time only. I'm only gonna say this once. Are you listening? Because I like it when people listen. Oh yeah. I hate talking too much. Do you feel me? You get what I'm saying? Yes, I do. You can tell from certain lines that nothing is being progressed or moved forward. It's time for you to stop talking. Or say something that adds to it, you know? It's like you're handing in an schoolwork or something and you need to reach the character limit or the word quota. What a beautiful day. How was it always 650 meters? 600 meters. Because I'm going sideways. Oh, you gotta drive the bike. Weave your way through cars. Handles better. Way faster. They do a pretty good job though. Like when I drive the cars, I always feel like you can get in between people quite easily. Parking spot. Parking spot. My name is Matt. My mom named me Matt throughout my childhood. Kids call me Matt. I like to introduce myself as Matt. I hear Matt, I come a-calling. Mission goal. What is my name? Try to find out the character Matt's name. Follow the arrow. Is this guy gonna ride my bike? I'm here. You might want a car. Probably. My head. Oh, when you're driving, I'm constantly flipping back and forth and looking at mostly the mini-map because you're trying to see where the turn is. It's pretty annoying. Honk. I have no idea how to honk. L3? Uh-oh.
Hey, yes?
Oh, fuck.
You didn't answer my question.
There's something on your face.
The grenade.
Can I ask why? You have a juggling accident or something?
Not cool. You ask personal questions and yet you haven't even introduced yourself. You are V, correct?
Yeah, that's me.
Good. Then let's go.
Where to?
Little China. I have a craving for Kung Pao chicken. Extra spicy.
It's interesting. Yeah, man, these side gigs are where it's at. Kung Pao chicken.
The grenade. You know, the one in your face?
You get used to it. I just gotta be careful not to pull the pin when I want to pick my nose.
I think we're here.
This is the place. Wait for me here and keep the engine running.
We came all this way to get takeout?
You could say that.
Oh, he does have clown hair.
You got grenades up your ass, too?
They're not even human!
Oh boy, and then all this happens, Nico. I just want to play.
Go away! Their bodies, they never age! But notice their eyes, cold and dead. Their corner only is cover for their wicked means to live. Ha! Not bad, right?
Would have been even better if you told me what you were planning from the get-go.
Oh. It's right next door to Misty's place.
Awaiting his body's rejuvenation to return once more. Mark my words.
Okay, you were saying?
It's true what they say. You're good. Really fucking good. Got a stick up your ass, though. This is where we part ways. Good luck, V. And, relax a bit, okay?
What about my...
What about it? Take care, V. And hey, keep your nose to the ground.
Okay. That was something. There's something about kind of going through these games where when you have a list of things to do, where it can feel sort of like meditative in a way. When you go, all right, I did it. I'm complete. I maybe didn't get a lot out of it. But yeah, we just did a pun. How come that's not completed? I have to go talk to him again? What?
Back to our chat.
Take care, V.
Oh, it's because I keep trying to walk away before it's over.
Keep your nose to the ground.
I don't get to hear the pun again. And then what?
Bodies, they never age. But notice their eyes, cold and dead.
Is it over now? Now it's over. Weird. I don't feel like I've beat it. I mean, I've gotten to the end of the main path. The main path got pretty disappointing in the end. But there's still lots of side stuff to do, so... I'm gonna do that. I really hate that this always auto-defaults to this one. Because I don't want to do that. Meet Johnny by North Oak. Nope. Not Grimes. She's a terrible actor. Let's do this. Call Renault. Antique Hardware. Where's Renault? Is he on here? Just fight Neo at the end? No, but there was this moment where a guy gets like cybernetically mind controlled and he becomes a master hand-to-hand artist, fighter, and Keanu Reeves does not say, now he knows Kung Fu. Even though he's sitting there watching him the whole time.
Hey, you looking for the book?
Sounds about right.
Price non-negotiable. You'll need to pay in full on pickup.
Clear enough. Agreed.
Preem, I flicked you the address. Come by your lonesome.
And then they send you a message you have to look at. It's annoying. No prob. What was that? Red light camera? Whoa.
Don't touch me!
Is this a nice restaurant or like a refugee center?
No, I'm just fine. Thanks.
Why does everybody have to have a fucking yellow thing over their head? Yeah, a bike crash is weaker than a punch in the face, that's true.
Yeah?
Oh.
Spellbook. You got it?
I do indeed. Tucked away somewhere safe.
Oh, yeah?
You want coordinates? I need to see my money.
Where's my money?
Damn, this stinks to high.
You won't regret it.
Better not. We're...
Just flipped you the...
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Yeah, it does become a grocery list where I'm getting a bit of satisfaction out of it, but it's like just the satisfaction of cruising through. Like, I could just be listening to a podcast or something while I'm playing this. And like, Jesus Christ. Okay, so you talk to them, and then they have to send you these. And you gotta, and it's just like an annoying thing on the screen.
What's this? Looks like trash.
Oh, the Zeta Tech XPR. Top of the line back in the day.
Open your shards menu and decrypt a book of spells. What is a shard menu? Where is the book of spells? Look at all this stuff. Spellbook. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't quite understand this one. 55 1C FFBD. 1C 55. 1C 55. You failed. Your objective is to select characters from the code matrix in the correct sequence. Oh, that's all you gotta do? Okay. Can I attempt that again? Spellbook. Okay. 1C 55. Why can't I pick a 55? Why can't I pick a 55? Okay. Weird. Is there like some kind of order you can do? PD. Oh, okay, so it goes from the left to the right, sort of? Strange. Very strange. The rumor mill churned out some truth. City Tech Ford is a fucking Alcatraz. Modified pit bulls at each entry port. Speed traps, see at access points. As soon as I step foot in their net, the flatline on my ass. Nice try, Zeta, but a little aardvark and killer 6 combo meal. Did away with that. Okay. Got the job done. Spider Murphy was here. He did it. He unleashed the data crash. The net's falling apart. Data fusing together. Kang Tao, CEO, committed suicide. Dow Jones dropped by hundreds. That's fun. Everyone was wrong. The net was a mirror held up to our thoughts and dreams, our lives. He took it and shattered it. Okay. Guess I could try that one more time. I think I'm getting a smarter or a more understandable idea of what it is. The shards. Oops, nope, that's it. $55 or 1C. Oh, I see. So from where you go. Whoa, you just get 10,000 for doing that? This is a good way to learn. No, I want to do all these ones. What are the ones that I can, Oh, those are the last ones, I think. These are all open. Okay.
You got my eddies?
So,
You got the book? As I says, V, I am a serious man. Amount is agreed. All yours.
That's probably the best way to do it.
Thanks a bunch.
Don't mention it.
21. He just texted me while I'm sitting here talking to him.
This is Ward. Who am I talking to?
Name's V. Looking into the death of one Lucius Rhine.
Wonder why? You're not a cop. Wait a minute.
Have an
Hey, did I lose you?
I'm conducting a private investigation into this matter.
Good luck with that. And do me a favor, lose this number. I like PIs about as much as I like the Scope Caliente.
I'm no private eye.
So what are you?
Meet me. You'll find out.
All right. I'm headed to Chubby Buffaloes.
Be there, stat.
Someone here to see you, looks like.
Wonder what about?
You River Ward?
In the flesh. V, right? My partner, Detective Hahn.
Okay. Thanks for agreeing to meet.
You really intend to work with a merc?
Work for the merc.
Don't know what I intend just yet. For now, I'm gonna see if I hear anything new about Ryan's death.
You back on that? Boss already told you to drop it. You can say it again. You know he hates to say things twice. And if you couldn't give a rat's fat ass about any of that, heed my advice. As your friend, just let the case go.
See me do anything? Just sitting here, sipping coffee, listening to gossip.
Fine. Do what you want. I'm not about to be partners. Gotta go get my little girl anyway. And you two at least find a quieter corner. Wouldn't want to be overheard.
Okay. Talk.
See, Detective Hahn's not a fan of edge runners.
Edge Runner, that's their
I'll
name?
take it personally. Detective Hahn's not a fan of anybody.
Edge Runner.
Except his daughter.
I get it, he has a
You wanted to talk?
For the attack, you wanted to talk to Ryan's hustle. What was it? Liz Perales hired me.
The presumed future mayor. You know what? Hahn was right. Acoustics are a little too good in here. Got my car outside.
Okay, sure.
You stink of junk food.
Some of the boys from the precinct saw Horvath around Arroyo, shooting up dumpsters, hollering how he's got to meet with the mayor. Brought him in.
Brought who in?
Peter Horvath. Cyber psycho who attacked the mayor later. They took him downtown, but then he got lost before they could get his statement.
So you saw him as a potential threat, decided to warn the mayor. Just like that? 'Cause you got a good heart?
Make it sound like that's something to be ashamed of.
Shamed? No. It's not something you see every day. Said he got lost. How's that happen? What's it mean?
It means someone didn't want him counting roaches in a cell that day. And before you ask me, no. I got no idea who. My turn. Why's Perales looking at this now? Why does he want it done unofficial, on the hush-hush?
On the hush-hush.
Red Queen's race. Heard anything about it? Know what it is?
Maybe I have. Maybe I do. It got anything to do with Ryan?
Guy was headed there the day he died.
Fine. We're gonna see my CI.
All I've heard is some fancy-ass club. No idea where to even look for it. See, I might know. Then we'll go talk to the woman Horvath worked for. Or actually, we could see her first. Up to you.
Let's go see your informer. Club's a better lead.
Fine with me.
What's happening now? Gotta be safe. Drive at 2 kilometers an hour. You're not a big fan of it, Arifiara? I mean, it's got a lot of glitches and problems, but if you find the right missions, it's pretty good. And if you don't mind it being, the story being, and the game being sort of played for you in a lot of moments, there's a lot to enjoy. Mr. Del Rey.
My guy works here. You go talk to him. I'll wait outside.
Are you wet?
Tell him Igor says hi.
Why are you wet?
He'll know what it's about.
You walking? Are we driving with your window open?
Alright, wait here then.
Why are you soaking wet? Gotta keep my window open. Feel the rain. Oh, this is a nice looking place. Yeah. Do it.
You looking for general inspiration or something specific? Because I can help with both.
Igor's.
Fuck, no. Said I was done. I was out.
Go get him.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Hey, Neil.
Piss off.
Relax. Just got one question to ask you. Nothing to see here, sir. Come on, Ghost, I said.
Leave me alone, got it? Can't make me do a damn thing.
We can.
Just tell us where to find Red Queen's race.
I don't know.
So fucking remember. And make it quick.
All right. Jesus. Chill, okay? It's outside city limits. Near the river. Benita Street area.
You been there?
Not telling you another fucking thing. Kiss my ass. Both of you.
Well. That's what I call a breakthrough. Seems promising. Oh, okay. Good talk.
So, where were we?
Seems promising, but I'd still hit that market.
Market?
Horvath's employer, one I mentioned before. I just wouldn't let that lead drop.
Okay.
We're gonna...
Sure.
What games do you like, Ferrara? Yeah, I don't know why all of a sudden that guy's like, screw you, I'm out of here. Okay, that's gonna be it for today. What band would I compare this to? I'm trying to think. What's a band that has... Oh, I would compare it to The Replacements, because it's like wild. It has a lot of style, but it falls into the weight of its own problems. Shows up to the gig drunk, on drugs, can't sing their own songs, falls over themselves. That's what I compare it to. The hard drink and Replacements, kind of like end of their career when they're falling off the stage and too drunk and too high to play their own gigs. But you wanted them to be good because they had such great songs, such great potential. But yeah, I'm excited to keep playing it for the rest of the week and then return it and try to find all these great side quests and then try to get that secret ending.